The pensive doodling maneuver.
Pensive doodling is the art of doodling shapes, pictures, and/or caricatures of bosses to connote a productive use of time.
This technique was refined over the centuries and, with the advent of Prohibition in 1919, was elevated to a virtual science by American brewery worker Miles to Go. Faced with long hours of suds production but no suds, Miles managed to look busy by doodling images of barmaids he'd met while in the Merchant Marine. Legend has it, he managed to doodle away 3 work weeks by drawing the original St. Pauli Girl logo. Miles was later arrested when it was discovered the logo was in fact underage.
Well, there are 3 basic doodling techniques, and we're going to show them to you right now.
That's right, Bob. Let's take a look at the I'm on a roll, so don't bother me doodle. You want to notice the head down position with the accent on speed of doodling. Whoa, let's take a look at that again, Bob.
Okay, now let's move on to the problem solver doodle. Now in this one, the head intermittently bobs up and down as the doodler wears a troubled look on his face. Now you want to embellish that for extra points by periodically placing your chin on your hand.
Look at that guy go. He is a real competitor, Bob. I want to move on to my favorite, the thinking man's doodle. Notice the head up position and the vacant stare of the doodler as he gazes off into the distance. That is award-winning form you're looking at right there.
Whatever your doodling preference, you must always follow the basic rules of doodle etiquette. Shield your desk or doodling work area so that only the top of the swirling pen is visible. Framed family photos, file trays, computer terminals, and telephone books make excellent doodling barricades. Always keep a legal pad with actual work-related writing on it next to your doodling pad in case of an unexpected visit by your boss. Hum softly while doodling to connote contentment with your job and work environment.
The sweatshop maneuver.
With a bottle of fake sweat from the Looking Busy Survival Kit, workers can convey that hard work attitude and esprit de corps valued by every boss. One discreet spritz to the brow, underarms, and chest area, and it won't be long before your boss extols your prized work ethic.
Well, the sweatshop maneuver has a proud Looking Busy history.
What strange wood is this? Some night. I feel like crappeth.
17th century blacksmith Jebediah Jones reported to work one morning after having tipped one too many a tankard of ale the night before. Well, in an attempt to revive himself, Jebediah took a cup of well water and doused his face and neck and underarms.
What a relief it.
Too tired to bother drying himself off, a dripping wet Jebediah headed for his workstation. About 5 minutes later, Jebediah's boss passed by, and, well, he noticed the drenched Jebediah.
The sweat consumeth thee, Jedediah. Thou hast better take it thyself a break.
And from that day on, Jebediah was never without a cup of well water by his workstation. Well, some people can sweat on demand, but me, I gotta work for my sweat. That's why I rely on the Looking Busy fake sweat applicator. I use the standard applicator bottle like this, but I also use the concealed under the collar tubing system. Works like this. Put the collar tube under your collar, your armpit, wherever you want. Fill her with water, and when you need the sweat on demand, you just blow. You do know how to blow, don't you?
The brush-off technique.
Well,
Whiting out the hours at work is as easy as filling an empty bottle of liquid paper or other whiteout solution with your favorite nail polish. In a competitive work environment where you've got to be as tough as nails, this looking busy technique allows you to give your boss the brush off.
This creative looking busy maneuver is the brainchild of Secretary Polly Polanski of the now defunct Acme Meat Company. Well, the story goes like this. In 1962, Acme decided to open up a meat plant overseas. Acme's understaffed market research department, a confused and angry lot, chose the Hindu hotspot New Delhi, India, as the market with the greatest meat buying potential.
Okay, you pick it.
All right.
Not New Delhi. My goodness, against religion people would riot.
2 words, Habib. Pet rock.
Yeah, I bought one of those. Maybe it will work.
Polly, a 15-year Acme Meat employee, was offered the relocation package, which she accepted.
I wonder what my new office in New Delhi will look like. Why, it looks just like my old office.
Then one day, as Polly was whiting out a typo on the company's bankruptcy form, Polly accidentally spilled a bottle of nail polish on Polly's papers. Trying desperately to salvage the document, Polly began to dab her whiteout brush in the spilled nail polish. Polly began polishing her nails with the whiteout brush in an attempt to look busy. Although poor Polly was laid off 3 days later, she and her brush-off technique have become legendary. Today, the brush-off technique is practiced worldwide by meat eaters and vegetarians alike.
The brush-off technique works best with glossy nail polish. Sometimes the residue from the whiteout bottle mixes with nail polish and gives it a flatter look. My personal favorite color is Sapphire Burst. This helps your fingernails blend in with all the desk paper and the fluorescent desktop lighting.
The Desktop Shuffle. The Desktop Shuffle is the fine art of moving the same papers around in different patterns, so that at any time of the day, it seems like you're doing work. In the world of looking busy, a busy desk connotes a busy person. Too little desk clutter signals you haven't got enough to do. The Desktop Shuffle dates back to early 19th century Russia, when an anal retentive army clerk, Sergei Noodles Stroganov, decided to spruce up his desk in honor of the visiting Tsar.
Let me see now. Where should I put my vodka bottle, files, and... Oh la la! Nude pictures of the Tsarina. I remember the night she popped my babushka. Mother Russia!
Unable to make up his mind where to place the desk items, Noodles began shuffling the desk items back and forth in a cadence-like drill.
I can't make up my mind! Aye!
Suddenly, in the middle of one of Noodles' frenzied shuffles, the Tsar appeared.
Suddenly I got this craving for a Napoleon. Nah, too much cholesterol.
Fortunately for Noodles, the Tsar mistook the neurotic shufflings for a man hard at work, trying to devise new battlefield formations.
I like his style. He's a little crazed, but I like his style.
Impressed with Stroganov's apparent hard work, the Tsar gave Noodles a desktop promotion.